This story is about how God did something amazing, something surprising. Long ago, in the kingdom of Aram, there lived an important man named Naaman. Naaman was the commander of Aram's army. He was brave and well-liked because God gave him success over Aram's enemies. He was such a powerful man that he got pretty much whatever he wanted, and he was used to getting things his way.
What are you doing?
I'm sorry. What do you need?
Bring me a drink.
Yes, sir. Here, sir.
No, you fool! I didn't ask for water. Bring me something better.
Yes, sir. Here's a lemonade.
It's so hot. Fan me.
Of course, sir.
Naaman and his country, Aram, fought with Israel sometimes, and other times they were at peace. It was like having a neighbor who would ask you to play, then wallop you on the nose. Aram made life very hard for the Israelites because they often attacked and stole the Israelites' belongings, and even stole some of the people to be slaves. Life was good for Naaman.
Yes, my life is good. Huh? What's this?
One day, Naaman discovered that he had a terrible skin disease.
Ah, what is this?
No one had a cure for his skin disease.
What am I going to do? There's nothing I can do.
Now, a young Israelite girl was a servant for Naaman's wife. Even though her life was hard, she had compassion for Naaman and told his wife how he could be healed.
Naaman, my husband, my servant girl, the one from Israel, told me something very interesting.
Naaman's wife repeated what the young Israelite girl had said. There was a prophet of God in Israel named Elisha. She explained how God talks to Elisha and allows him to heal people. Naaman decided to go and ask Elisha for help.
Your Majesty, King of Aram, I was told there was someone in Israel who may be able to cure my skin. With your permission, I'd like to go and see him.
The king gave Naaman permission to go to Israel and also gave him a letter.
Give this to the king of Israel. It says, I want my servant Naaman to be healed.
Naaman and his servants made the journey to Israel and gave the king the letter. Now, the nation of Israel was not doing well. Years after King David led the people, they began to reject God and serve fake gods and idols. Things got so bad that the nation split into two different countries. Israel was a mess, and its king didn't love and obey God. So when Naaman arrived and gave him the letter, the king of Israel threw a fit and tore his robes.
Ah! No!
The king cried out, "I'm not God.
I'm not God!
I can't heal a skin disease any more than I can raise the dead."
I can't heal a skin disease any more than I can raise the dead.
The king thought the king of Aram might be setting a trap to start a war.
The king of Aram might be setting a trap to start a war.
The news about Naaman reached the prophet Elisha, who sent a messenger to tell Naaman to come to him.
Elisha says, send Naaman to me so that he can know there is a prophet in Israel.
Naaman traveled to Elisha's house. A messenger came out and said to Naaman,
Go, wash in the Jordan River 7 times and your skin will be healed.
Naaman got angry.
I'm angry.
Naaman got extremely
I'm
angry.
extremely angry.
Naaman was an important and proud man. He wanted Elisha to come out to meet him. He wanted Elisha to pray to his God and wave his hands over Naaman. That's how he wanted to be healed. He wanted Elisha to pray over his disease and have it disappear.
The last thing I want to do is get into the muddy Jordan River. We have better rivers at home that I could have washed in.
Naaman started walking home.
I'm leaving.
However, Naaman's servant asked him a very important question.
If Elijah had asked you to do something super hard, wouldn't you have done it?
Yeah, I guess so.
Instead, he asked you to do something very simple. So why not give it a try?
Naaman thought about this and decided he'd give it a try.
Fine, I'll give it a try.
Naaman dipped into the water once, twice, a third, a fourth, a fifth, and a 6th time. Nothing had happened yet.
Nothing's happened yet.
But that final dip was different. When he came up, the disease was completely gone. Naaman was healed.
I feel different. I'm completely healed.
More than just his outside being healed, his heart was changing. And Naaman knew that the Lord is the true God.
Only the true God could do this.
Naaman hurried back to Elijah and tried to give him silver, gold, and many fine clothes.
Elijah, it is so good to see you. Please, receive these gifts.
I am glad God healed you, but I don't need your gifts. I only want you to know that God lives, unlike the fake gods in Aram.
Oh, I'm a changed man. I will only worship the Lord for the rest of my life.
Naaman took some dirt and clay from Israel so that he could create an altar to worship the Lord in his home country, Aram. Naaman realized that he couldn't have healed himself. A king or a lifeless god couldn't have healed him either. God's victory showed Naaman that God does what no one else can.